Black Box Productions.
Look, what is your thoughts on Yukmouth talking about Pac having a ghostwriter? I mean, I had no idea that Yukmouth spoke about Pac having a ghostwriter, but I know Yukmouth. And if he said Tupac had a ghostwriter, I have no reason to doubt that that was true. So what would be my thoughts is, that's knowledge, new knowledge. That's another piece of the puzzle I have now that is factual, I would assume. That's how I would assume because of my personal knowledge of what Yuck brings to the table. And then I would probably assume it was true, and then I would just be able to analyze everything that I once knew just slightly better because now I would also know that Tupac utilized ghostwriters. I would be interested to know if Yukmouth expounded on whatever you were saying he said, because he may not have said that, and then they might have interpreted it as Yukmouth said ghostwriters. Yukmouth would fool around and say, oh, that's so-and-so song, Tupac didn't write that. And just imagine Tupac never looking for having a ghostwriter, stumbling up on a record that was available, and he rocked with it. Because you don't understand when you're a major in the industry of that type of it, you have so much access. And I don't really know what they even meant by ghostwriter. I can't imagine Tupac looking around for nobody to write for him. However, I can't imagine Tupac stumbling across some material that he could utilize that would not even be received as well from the persons who it was and doing some business, and then, so it wouldn't affect anything that I thought or felt about Tupac's music. On my mama, Pac hard. I know ain't no ghostwriter wrote everything that I love from Pac. I would never believe that. So, on my mama, that'll be my perspective on it all. Yeah, Tupac was the type of person that lived in the studio that rapped on every beat that came up. That's why a lot of that music that came out after he died, you could tell that it wasn't something that I think he would have put out currently. I think Tupac got so comfortable with just like turning on a beat, writing on the spot, I'm done, being the first one finished, and recording it, and just that a lot of the material we end up hearing that we probably would have never heard had he still been live up until this day, that he wouldn't approve to be released. So, and with that being said, he looked like he had a mind frame of building a catalog beyond compare. And you see it's the trend nowadays. People take no time with lyrics and content and concepts. The first thing come to mind, mix it, master it, put it out, you can even have a hit. So he's a little ahead of his time. So I can imagine him coming across a record, man, that's hard. Whose song is that? That's mine. Who is you? Nobody. A demo? That's a demo? Hey, man, I'll give you 2 verses. Let me hear that song. I can imagine that. Easy call. No big deal, for real.
Wasn't that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.